let me show you how to get your crunch. Your trouser is going to start from here, from the waist. Let the person sit down. You get from here, from the waist to down. Sit. My crunch is 11 inches. 11 inch. Okay, but I'm not making this for somebody. And if you want to get your laps, you measure your laps from here up. You see, my laps is 31. It's free. If I want it tight, it's 30, but it's not normal. Let it be a bit free, so it's 31. But this clothes is not for me. So, okay, the crunch I'm using is 10 inches. I'm removing 1.5 inches because of the band. Yes, it will have band. So, from the 1.5 inches, I'll mark my 10 inches. That is my crunch line. 10 inches for crunch. Then 22 inch. This is knee length. This is knee length. Our trouser length is 42. So I'm going to add 2 inch allowance. So I'll mark out 44 inches. I will mark out 44 inches. So don't forget, you will mark out your 3 inches from the crunch line to the waistline. So this 3 inches I mark out is where we are covering out our crunch. See how I'm covering it? This is how we'll cover out our crunch and cut it like that. So from the 3 inch line, I will mark my waist. The waist measurement I'm using is 36. Remember, we are dividing our waist measurement by 4, our hip measurement by 4, but we are going to divide our laps. Our laps is by 2, our knee is by 2, just the waist and the hip that we are dividing by 4. Other measurement is divided by 2, so our waist divided by 4. Okay, waist is 36. 36 divided by 2 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So I'm marking out 9 inches. Okay, 9 inches, we are going to add 1 inches allowance, which is 10 inches plus 1 inches allowance for that. Yes, it will have a waist dart. We're gonna put that on the waist. So I'm marking out 11 inches. I am marking 11 inches. This is my 3 inches. Remember, from the 3 inches line, okay, is already 11 inches. I'm marking 11 inches for the waist. So the hip I'm using is 40. It's not my measurement. I'm cutting for customer. The hip is 40. 40 divided by 40 inches divided by 4 is 10 inches plus 1 inches allowance, 11 inches. So I'm marking 11 inches for the hip. And it's still from the 3 inch line. Then on the crunch line, I'm going to take my laps measurement. The laps I'm using is 26. So it's 26 divided by 2 is 13, but I'm going to add 1 inches allowance for sewing. So I'm marking out 14 inches. I am marking 14 inch. So that is it. Okay, another method of getting your crunch is by dividing your laps into 2, or you divide your hip into 4. You add 3 inch. Like this hip divided by 4 is 10. Then plus 3 inch is still 13. So I just added that 1 inches to make it a bit free, because I'm making palazzo. I didn't mean I'm making a straight trouser. I won't add to the measurements. So it's a free trouser. So that is 14. Okay, on our knee measurement, the knee is 20 inch. So what I have here, the total measurement I have here is 14. I am going to get the midpoint of this. Midpoint of 14, which is 7 inches. Alright, so 20 divided by 2. Remember, we are dividing our laps and knee by 2. We divided our lap measurement by 2 and our knee measurement by 2. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. So on this line that I marked, from the midpoint, I am taking it 10. So this 10, I will mark 5 inches here and 5 inches here. That is 10. But I'm not going to cut this because it's free trouser. So I am gonna cut, I will mark, okay, let me mark out. I will mark out 6.5 on the both side. So total will be 13 inches. It will be 13 inches instead of 10 inches. It will be 13 inches. 13 inches. So because we are making a palazzo trouser, so I will now take the line down. I will take it down to the length of the trouser. I'm taking it down to the trouser length. Remember, our trouser length is 42. So that is it. So I'm gonna cut it. I will cut it out now and use it and cut the back.